Hey, what's up? Got some shit to say. Got jokes. Let me tell y'all a funny ass story. Kind of brought this up, man. I yesterday kind of felt a little pain. You know how you about to have a pimple on your nose and you feel it before it come. Motherfucker done got red. Little pimple right here. So yeah, this is my story. It's about the pimple that shut the relationship down. So yeah, I was in a relationship with a female, living with her. We had kicked it off pretty good. So I dived in. I ain't gonna lie. If I find a girl and I feel like you know it's the right thing, everything's vibing, I'm gonna give it a super go. Like I'm gonna go hard. So I moved in. I haven't moved in with a female in years. So I jumped off the ledge. I moved in. So everything's going all right. I kind of already knew her tendencies from back in the day because this was like a kind of reunited friendship. So we tried to go hard. I went straight into a relationship with her. She had three kids. I accepted them and was, trying to be a good role model in their life. They were young, so I already got two kids, so it was all good with me. I wasn't tripping on it. I was accepting the whole situation. So when it went astray, one day, come home from work like normal. She's in the kitchen cooking. The kids is at the table, getting ready to eat. She got a Band-Aid on her lip. So I'm looking like, damn, why you got a Band-Aid on her lip? So she immediately takes the Band-Aid off and start crying. I got a bump on my lip. Crying and stuff. So I immediately goes in, give her a hug. I'm like, baby, it's probably just a pimple. Like I get pimples all the time. Like it's probably not that big of a deal. It don't look that bad. Like I've seen cold sores. I've seen herpes. Cold sores are actually herpes that everybody, just to let y'all know that who doesn't know that information. It's a form of herpes. It's not a sexually transmitted herpes, but it's a herpes. Like you get that from somebody kissing you, when you're a baby, and it's transmitted physically from somebody else's lip. That's what a cold sore is, a herpes. But anyways, so yeah, I'm telling her, I'm like, yeah, it don't look like. Yeah, I've seen way worse. I got friends that got cold sores, and yeah, like I witnessed it. It gets crazy. Like I've seen them. They live about this big. They don't come out the house. Which ain't really funny because I mean it sucks. Like for a person that really got a cold sore, I kind of feel for y'all. I'm glad I don't have it, but yeah, it's rough. So, anyways, she goes on with her little sob story, and she looks at me and was like, "I hope I don't have the thing Usher got." I'm like, hold on, like Usher. Yeah, I heard about the Usher thing. Yeah, Usher, I think he got herpes. Like, you're not thinking you have herpes from a little bump, do you? Like, you should just go to the doctor first. Don't jump to any conclusions here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, yeah, like, I hope it's not a herpes. So, anyways, yeah, kind of like went on a few days. And she basically got to the point where she wasn't coming outside. And so we was in the bedroom one day, had a conversation, and it somehow got to her lip again, because it kind of had messed up the whole vibe, period. Like, you're acting weird about a little bump, mysterious bump. Like, yeah, like, and you going straight to, like, you thinking it's a her. What have you done, lady? Ma'am? Like, what's going on, ma'am? Like, where have your mouth been, ma'am? Like, what's going on? What do I not know? What am I missing? You know? So anyway, we sitting in the bedroom chilling. She brings it up again. And somehow she gets to the point where she says, I should have just stayed by myself. I'm like, hold on now. Like, stayed by yourself? What do I got to do with that bump on your lip? Because you've never seen a bump on my lip. Like, I don't got that. Like, I'm not passing no bumps over. Like, yeah, like if you see a bump on my lip, it's a pimple. Ain't no damn herpes. I don't got it. Like, I think this mouth, like, got a herpes alert. You know what I mean? Like, if something fishy, something ain't going on right, this mouth ain't going. So, yeah. Yeah, So, girl, you tripping. Like, you want to take it out on me, mad at me because you come home with a herpes. I ain't come home with one. So why I got to be the problem? You should have just stayed by yourself. So yeah. So it wasn't, the official end to it. Like I hung in there because it was coming up Christmas time and everything. And eventually the little bump went away. And I mean, she never did tell it whether it was a herpes or a pimple or nothing. Like I never heard about the results of going to a doctor. So, at this point, it's kind of like, a couple months later, it's kind of weird. Like, all right, what was that now? Like, you have never said nothing again. And the whole situation was kind of awkward with us now, So, yeah, like it was the start of the end. Just that bump. Like, I feel like that situation, like, ladies, like, yeah, like, don't go crazy over a bump, man. Like, make sure it's what it is first. You know what I mean? Don't jump to conclusions. Because you might lie on yourself. Because I feel like in my head, she was kind of feeling self-conscious about something she had did. Because there was a lot of little screwy shit going on, and throughout that time, she's talking about this lip. Yeah, like we can kind of cut the sex off for a minute. It was just like, yeah, I don't know. Like you overreacted about a little bump. Like it just had me wondering. So yeah, I know it's kind of nasty, but yeah, if you ever get a bump on your lip, go to the doctor. Matter of fact, probably go to the doctor before you even come home so you can explain it to your man. Like, some random bump, because I had never seen a bump, Like, I seen some crazy bumps, too. Like, yeah, I done seen some ingrown hairs that done went crazy, everything. As a man, when you get, all this, like, you deal with bumps every now and then. Like, and I'm still dealing with pimples, as a grown ass motherfucking man. Shit, so shit happens. Like I get a pimple on my lip every now and then. And it ain't nothing we can do about it. Like that's just life. That's that's our body. It's not a big deal. It's not to start the end of the relationship over a bump. Shit, I was willing to accept the bump. Like I was, I was still in. I hadn't gave up just because she had a bump on her lip. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm just keep it real, man. Like, sometimes when y'all overreact and overthink something, it just turns the whole situation weird. And yeah, she probably wondered why I started, kind of not really going towards the sex thing. Because, yeah, like, you got a bump on your lip. Like, and I didn't do it. So where did that bump come from? Why are you so worried about it? Like, what did you do? I'm not gonna go into no nasty details, but she was doing something with her lips. Yeah. She was doing something that she didn't want to tell me. You know what I mean? So yeah, I thought that was just a funny ass story. You know what I mean? That was the only time I ever had a relationship kind of come to an end over a little bump on her lip. It's a damn shame. Yeah, so that's my little story for the day. Just some silly shit. Laugh at it. Share this shit, man. I'm trying to put this shit out here. You know, like I said, I'm starting to laugh at life, man. Shit, motherfucker, it's getting bad when females is ending relationships over bumps, man. Like, damn, it's a bump, man. It ain't my bump. You done with me because of a bump on your lip. Like, hey, I accept you how you are with a bump or not. That's just a real motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Worry about no damn bump. I know my eyes can tell what a cold sore or herpes look like, so I was pretty confident that it was just a pimple, but she didn't believe me. Yeah, it's all good. OG, you know what I'm saying? This the story from the OG. More to come.